And here we go. Good morning, everybody. Today is May the 25th, Monday, May the 25th. And today's topic is pain in your body. What is your body trying to tell you? How's everyone doing this morning? Let me know what a highlight of your weekend was. What was the highlight of your weekend? So if you stay with me for the next 30 minutes, I'll share with you 3 ways, good morning Karen, that you can begin to communicate with your body. And then at the end, I'll share some changes that are coming up, some exciting new things on the horizon. So let's get started. Okay. So how often do you experience any kind of pain in your body? And what we tend to do, it can be just like little aches and pains, it can be that we've had an injury, we've been in an accident, all sorts of different things, okay? And as we get older, what we can do is we can just decide and conclude, catching up with friends, good morning Jackie, that it's all part of getting older. And what if it's not? What if your body is trying to communicate with you? Because we have amazing bodies, and I don't know about for you, but for me from a very young age, I disconnected from my body and stopped trusting her. And then I looked for all the evidence to back that up, okay? So I never had regular periods. I had polycystic ovaries. I didn't get pregnant on my own with the first child. I had to have help. I had 7 years of postnatal depression. My hormones did this. So 3 weeks out of 4, I would be moody, grumpy, felt like I was going nuts. And since I've really started taking on as this mine, like the question in all circumstances, that's totally changed. So I probably experience an hour in 4 weeks now, okay? That it's really that topsy-turvy up and down where I want to cry and I don't know who I am or what I'm doing, okay? Who can relate to that with regards to hormones? Okay. And just remember, I have about a 20-second delay with the comments coming through, so we'll just keep going. Okay. So we can go into what's wrong with pain in our body. We're getting older. What if we started asking, what is my body trying to communicate with me? Okay. Hey, body, what are you aware of? If it's a sore shoulder, okay, so is this mine? If your shoulders relax and you take a deep breath, then it's not yours, okay? And then you can go, right, I let it go. Because until you acknowledge it's not yours, then you can't let it go. The other thing is, it could be that you've been working really, really hard and your body's trying to get your attention, okay? So, hey Wendy, if you start experiencing pain, look at what's going on in other areas of your life. Because what we tend to do is we tend to just keep going, no matter what. And you'll have an awareness that you need to slow down. And it's like, well, I know I need to slow down, but I definitely also need to keep going because you're doing it for everybody else. Like keeping it together for everybody else. For the family, for the kids, for whoever else is around you. Yeah. Definitely menopause is a challenge, yeah. And how much of what we're going through with menopause, with our periods, is not even ours, okay? How many women do we have around us? And they might not even be women that we know, okay? All right, so anywhere that your body is perceiving other women and what they are going through, would you like to unlock it, unblock it, and let it go? Okay? Body, we don't need to do that. You can give me an awareness that they've got some stuff going on over there, but we don't need to take it on. This is not ours. Okay? All right? So we do it for our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and now we're bringing in our body. Okay? Because with so much going on, we can just disconnect because we feel so much. It's like, oh man, is that something else? Alrighty. Okay. Or it could be that you've been on the verge of getting the flu and you just keep going and you just keep going and you tell your body, it's okay, we're going to get through this. All right? I did that when I came back to New Zealand. Gary and I decided we were going to come and live over here. And we had to get out of the house that we were in because the lease was up. So, and then shit hit the fan over here with Gary's daughter. So he had to take off and come back here. He packed all the big stuff and put it in storage, and I had to pack the rest of the house. And my oldest son and I were playing silly buggers, which means we were mucking around, play fighting, okay? And my foot literally bent in half, okay? My ankle went forward over the front of my foot, and it literally bent in half. And I sat there, and I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Or you try and laugh so you don't cry. You know that one. And he's going, you all right, Mum? Are you all right? And I looked at my foot. I grabbed it. I sent healing energy. And I was like, we don't have time to have a broken foot right now. We have to keep going. So that's what I did. And this year, I'm really aware of that foot. It's all coming out to be healed now because 2 years ago, I didn't have time for that. Okay? So everything that brought up and locked down, so anything that's suppressed in an old injury, like I didn't have time to deal with that or what's going on around it. I just had to clean and pack the house, do the garden, put it all in storage so that I could get on a flight to come over here. And we do that. We keep going. We are really good at keeping going. Alrighty. So we just keep pushing and we just keep going. And I think, morning Shah, I don't know whether it's just a female thing. It could be a country thing. It could be a cultural thing where if there's something out there that's more important, we can keep going, okay? All right. So, how do we start to communicate with our bodies? All right? Okay. What we're going to start with is we're going to bring our energy home like I've been teaching for the last few weeks, and then we're going to start reconnecting the energy of our body, okay? Anywhere that we've disconnected. Tough nutters. Yeah, we're tough nutters. We just keep going. And some of it can be because so many people rely on us, or we think they do. Okay? Or we've taken that responsibility on to care for everybody else. And we come last. Okay? And it's not a conscious thing sometimes. It can be a subconscious thing. It can be what we grew up with. So anywhere that we come last, and everywhere that we put everyone else first, can we now unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, and remove it? And all the agreements that we made in any lifetime to do that, anywhere it's part of being a woman, part of being a culture, whatever that, yeah, the mum role. Can we now unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it? And anywhere we've pushed that into our bodies. So you might find that you just want to move right now. Can we now unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, and remove it? And all those programs and structures, just push it out. And anywhere we took it on, and it might have been for our mums, or those people close to us because we just wanted to help. Remember, our bodies are real healing devices, okay? And it's just reminding our bodies that as soon as we facilitate that, or somebody starts to let it go, it just dissolves. It doesn't need to come through us anymore, okay? Oh, all right. So anything that's been imploded, which means it's come in on us, just open it back up and allow it to move out. Ooh, it gives you a little bit more space. How's everyone doing? Okay. I'll keep watching the comments and keep going. So, bring your energy home. Just bring your energy home. Pull it home from wherever it is, disconnecting from everyone and everything, and just bring your energy home. Bring it home. Bring it back to you. All right. Now I want you to connect your energy from your head. Take it all the way up, out the top of your head, your crown chakra, all the way up to your higher self, to your true essence, whatever you call that, the universe, okay? Take it all the way up and connect. There we go. And then bring it all the way back down through the top of your head, through the back of your head, down into your shoulders, through the front of your face, through your jaw, your ears, chin, into your throat, across your chest, down your arms and out through your fingertips, coming back to the back of your neck, taking that down through your spine, right to your tailbone, spreading out across the back of your ribs, okay, all through your adrenals, okay, because that's a good one when we keep going. We give our adrenals a hard time, okay? And that can be when we experience burnout, fatigue, chronic fatigue, all that sort of stuff comes into it too, because it's all part of our body just trying to communicate. Bring it back down from the front of your throat, through your heart, across your chest, through your rib cage, your stomach, solar plexus, down into your sacral area, down into your base chakra, in line with your tailbone, through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and all the way down into Mother Earth. Take it all the way down, 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 into the Earth Star of magnitude, and allow your energies to gift and receive through you. Backwards and forwards, coming down from your higher self and going up from Mother Earth all at the same time. Okay, and bring your energy back to your heart space. Ask your guides and angels to step in behind you, and that strengthens your energy field, okay? Now, check your energy field, and if there's anything in there, just push it out. Ask your guides and angels to help you just push it out. You don't have to know who, what, where, why. That's none of your business. Because your body just might be aware of somebody else, okay? And it's when we go looking for who, what, why, where that it messes with our brains, okay? And then close the door, lock it, seal it. All right. So that's step number 1, okay? Make sure you bring your energy home, connect up, connect down, bring your guides and angels in, and check your energy field, okay? All right, so if you're just joining, my brain's gone blank. I had a question about your weekend. What was the highlight of your weekend? Wendy says lots of yawning. Okay. And just, if you guys have questions that come up while we're going through this, post them in the comments or awarenesses. It's really good for everybody. Because quite often, I know that the people on the call, they can all relate to each other in some way, shape or form. And that's a universal, the way the universe brings it all together, okay? The right people are on at the right time that can relate to each other, okay? And I have no idea who that's going to be, ever. It's pretty cool. All right. So where are you in relation to your body? Is your being inside your body? Are you out here, out here, out here, behind you, above, below? Sometimes we're not actually inside our body. I used to spend all my time out here watching with no control because I thought it would be easier and less painful sitting out here than being in here. Does that make sense? And now I know, after years of practicing that it actually takes way more energy to be out here and not deal with stuff than it does to actually come in here and start moving some of the stuff that's standing in the way. Okay? All right. Not seeing any comments coming up at the moment. Well, there we go. Definitely don't feel connected with my body. Okay. So anything that's standing between you and your body, anything, okay. So all the barriers, can we just grab them and lower them? Okay. Oh, that's better. And any time that you notice that you've got barriers to something, like there's some resistance, you can just grab them like this and just push them down. Okay. All right. Just push them down. All right. So anything standing between you and your body, any agreements you made, anybody else made, any experiences standing between you and your body, anywhere it was too painful to be in your body, okay? There could have been emotional, physical trauma of some sort. Or there could have been an experience where you got knocked out of your body. Quite often it's emotionally related is what I've found. And an accident can be enough to push you out, okay? And sometimes, because we're so aware, when we're a little bit lower, our our filters can drop away a little bit, or if we've been drinking and other energies can come in and stand between us and our body, or we may have made an agreement with another being at some point in time, okay? So any agreements that we might have made, to allow other beings or swap places with other beings. Oh, wow. In any lifetime, can we now unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, and remove it? Okay. You guys are all free to go now, and we ask the ancestors to step forward to come get you. Okay. And it can just be energies. So any energies standing between you and your body, and anything that's inside of your body that does not belong to you, that is not there for your highest good, you guys are all free to go. And anything that's secret, hidden, invisible, and any invisible agreements, entanglements, just unlock them, unblock them, and let them go, now and for all eternity. It is done, it is done, it is done. Closing all the portals, pipelines, and anything else to any other dimension or reality. You can still have access to that information, you just don't need to be out there, okay? Sometimes we're out in other dimensions. There's a part of us here and a part there and a part over there. What if you still had access to all the information out there, but parts of you don't need to be in all those places? So any agreements that you made to put parts of you out there anywhere, can we now bring them back, all cleansed and clear, okay? And any decoys, we'll just dissolve those and bring all your parts back, cleansed and clear, and put them back where they originate, okay? Now I say originate because they are part of you and they were there at some point in time, okay? And clear it back to the beginning of time where your soul was first created and return it to that, okay? So Karen's saying, I think I disconnected when I was little. I felt small inside my body, but also because I copped so much shit from the family and others for being chubbier than others. I learned not to like it. Also being an empath, picked up stuff. I didn't understand, so disconnected there too. Yes, and did you stuff it? Stuff it into your body, because that's sometimes what we do too. We stuff all that stuff inside of our body. All right. All right, so everything that is, can we now unlock it, unblock it, and dissolve it now and for all eternity? And sometimes the other thing that we do is so our being encompasses our body, right? Okay, so our body is part of our being. And sometimes what we do is we try and put our being inside of our body. Okay, we flip them around. And then our body grows. And we can't understand why our body started to grow. It's because we tried to put the being inside of the body. And the being is huge. Okay? So your being, or your soul, that part of you that makes you you, is huge. So anywhere you've got it flipped, that your being is actually inside of your body, not that your body is inside of your being, can we just flick it out, switch it? Okay? So that the body is part of the being. That way the being gets to be as big as it wants to without stretching your body. Does that make sense? Okay? And anything that you stuffed inside your body as an empath, can we unlock it, unblock it, and let it go and let it out? All right, so all the little containers that we created inside our bodies to stuff all these little things, can we just let them all out? Use all the locks and keys that we have and then dissolve the locks and keys once it's open and allow all those containers just to disintegrate. Get the words out. Yeah. And anything that you employed to hold it there, unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, and remove it. Okay, how are you guys doing? Is this information helpful? Oh, I can feel that in my heart. All right, let me know in the comments how you're finding this, and I'll keep going. So, now where are you in relation to your body? Okay. Is your body inside your being now? Does it feel more connected? I'm going to take you through a reconnection process as well. Okay. And then I'll give you some extra tools at the end. All right. So when you're not feeling connected, bring your energy home. Connect up, connect down, bring your guides and angels in. Check your energy field. Check where you are in relation to your body, because sometimes something might come up that was suppressed. So sometimes you just need to dissolve that, and you can say it that easily. Whatever's standing between me and connecting with my body, dissolve it. Okay? All right? Cool. Because even though your being is out here and your body is inside your being, your heart center is inside of the body, right? I know that might sound a bit confusing because the connection still goes straight through the physical body. Okay? Does that make sense? Alrighty. Is everyone feeling a little more connected to their bodies? Has anything come up with that? Okay. All right. So I'm going to take you through a reconnection process. All right. So get super comfortable. If you're driving, do not close your eyes. Okay. You can still do this as you're driving, but do not close your eyes. Probably better not to do it while you're driving if you have the option. Okay, so I want you to come to your to your heart space. I want you to take the energy up through your throat, up between your eyebrows, out the top of your head, all the way up to your highest self. Up, 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 up. Okay. Right, and connect in, okay? Connect your body right in with your higher self. Oh, there we go, with your higher self. Bring that energy all the way down through the top of your head, through the back of your neck, through the front of your face, through your forehead, eyebrows, nose, cheekbones, chin, through your heart space, down into your tummy, whew, through your hips, through your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, down through your feet, all the way down into Mother Earth. Down, 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 down. And connecting. And allow your energy to gift and receive through you. Gift and receive, gift and receive. And come back to your heart space. Okay? And expand the energy out. Okay. Now, anywhere your connection to your body has fragmented, can we unlock it, unblock it, and reconnect it all? There you go. Bringing you back, okay, into your heart center. Dissolving anything through those fragments. Dissolving anything through those fragments. Bringing all the fragments back and fully connect them as they were when your soul was first created. There we go, bringing it all back. Okay. Anywhere you turned off your connection with your body, can you just flick the switches like in a meter board and turn them back on? And turn your connection up. There you go. And you can turn it up at a rate and a speed that works for you, okay? Always at a rate and a speed that works for you, okay? Wow. And all the parts of you that you disconnected from your body, can you bring them all back cleansed and clear? Anywhere it was to keep anyone else happy, to keep you happy, to make someone else feel comfortable. Can you now unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, and remove it now and for all eternity? It is done. It is done. It is done. Okay. And anywhere you haven't been choosing for you. Choosing for your body. Oh, okay. Okay. So when you're ready, you can gently come back into your space, into your body, connecting up, connecting down, and coming back to your heart space, wriggling your fingers, your toes, your nose, and opening your eyes. Cool. How's everyone doing? Shah's like, as always, your words just make complete sense. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we've brought our energy home, brought our guides and angels in behind us, kicked anything out that didn't belong, and looked at what's standing between us. So that was us and our bodies. That was step number 2, reconnecting our bodies. And number 3, so you can do this at any point. Sit quietly with your body, and you may want pen and paper with you, okay? And you can run through some questions. So connect into an area that's either sore, uncomfortable, It could be stuff going on in your brain. If there's stuff going on in your brain, start with, is this mine? Always, and in your body, is this mine? Okay? Especially with pain and discomfort. Like I said, we are very empathic. And is this mine? If your shoulders relax and you take a deep breath, it's not yours. And then you can say, I let it go. Because until you acknowledge it's not yours, you can't let it go. And you might have had pain in a certain area for years, no matter what you did. Excuse me, it didn't go away. So ask, is it mine? All right? Okay. And like with my foot, if you had an injury at any point in time and it went away, or you fixed it, or you went to the physio or whatever that was, okay, if that area re-emerges and it's a past injury, okay, is there anything with this that I need to look at right now? Is there anything that's suppressed in there? And look at what was happening around you at the time of the injury or the accident. Because 9 times out of 10, when we have an injury or an accident, we've got stuff going on around us. And I would look up to a month before that, and it could be longer, okay? It might be that you were in a household where things were upset, or going through a stage where there was some unrest in the house, not knowing if you were going to keep a job or not, all sorts of things. There might have been something wrong with a family member. I don't like that word wrong, that's why I stopped. But there could have been something going on with another family member, okay? So ask, okay, so all the pain that I'm experiencing or the discomfort that I'm experiencing, is it mine? So let go of what's not and then explore what's left, okay? Is there anything I suppressed here? Okay. And even if you're not aware of what that is, just go unlock it, unblock it, and let it go. Is there anything I need to be aware of here? And you can ask your body, show me what this is. I love that question. It doesn't sound like a question, but it's just like, show me. Show me what I'm holding here. Okay? And body, is there anything else you're trying to communicate with me? What if we treated our bodies like our best friends? What would that be like? Okay? And how often do we not? I know for me, I used to judge the bejeebers out of my body. And I sometimes still do. And if you notice that you're eating a lot all of a sudden, I've noticed that in the last few days. I'm eating stuff that I don't normally eat. It's like, body, who are we eating for? What are we trying to suppress? What are we worried about? Show me what this is. Okay? So if you were talking to your body like your best friend and asking your best friend questions, what sort of questions could you ask? Okay? Because there's enough other people out there that are going to judge, excuse my French, the shit out of you. You don't need to do that. And what we tend to do, or what I used to do, was I'd get in first. I'd be like, oh, well, this is wrong, and that's wrong, and that's wrong, so that they couldn't. I grew up with a lot of judgment. So it's like, well, hang on a minute. If I was being kind to me, what would I say here? What could I be aware of? And if I treated me the way that I treat my best friend and everybody else, what would that be like? It's a totally different concept, right, guys? Totally different. Let me know in the comments what you are aware of and how your bodies are doing. Are you feeling more connected? Alrighty. Just so I know I'm on the right track. I don't want to waste your time if it's not making any sense. Cool. And when you notice that there is something, just go unlock it, unblock it, let it go. Okay? You guys can use that anytime. Or you might have a phrase that works for you. Or just dissolve that. Whatever that is. And all the remnants back to the beginning of time. Okay? Doesn't have to be the words I would use. It's words that you would use, and start to trust that. Ah, wow, got my body is trying to hold on to time. Yeah. Oh, okay, this isn't really related, but it is. How many of us feel like, or how many of you guys feel like you're running out of time? I felt like that between about 40 and 45. Sorry, I'm on a ball. I have to remember not to go backwards so far. I really felt like I was running out of time. And, okay, so everywhere you feel like you're running out of time, can we unlock it, unblock it, and let it go? Okay. What if you just lived moment by moment? What we tend to do is we either live in the past, guilt, fear, I wish I had, if only, what if I did this, what if I did that, okay? Or we live out in the future. One day, someday, maybe I'll be able to do that once the kids have left home and the husband's set and, okay? So everything that is, times a godzillion, can we unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, remove it? Now and for all eternity. If today is all that you had, what would you choose? If there was no yesterday, so nothing to compare to in the past, or nothing to avoid from the past, because that's usually where we go. There's either fear, avoidance, or comparison of what we've done. So everything that is, unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, and let it go, okay? If all you had is the here and the now, what would you choose for you? I switched it and started looking at that. If right now is all I had, what would I choose? And it removes a lot. Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, especially with what's going on at the moment. Okay? And it's not about living in fear of what's coming. It's like, if I was really choosing for me, and I was comfortable in here, within me, in my heart and my gut, so I've got my hand, you can't see it, but I've got my hand on my heart and my hand on my gut. Okay? And quite often, if you're feeling a bit all over the place, if you do that, and you might even have to slide it down to your sacral reproductive area, it will bring you back. And then just push the energy down through your legs and into Mother Earth. Okay? Because there's a lot of fear out there at the moment. So anywhere that we're feeling everyone else's fear, can we unlock it, unblock it, dissolve it, disconnect from everyone and everything? Okay, and Wendy said, mine is trying to slow down universal time. Okay. That's interesting. So is universal time, what was I going to say about that? Infinite. Does it need to be slowed down? Oh, and can we just slow it down by asking it? All right, so Shah said, I noticed doubt creeping in with regards to a few areas, and also I've been having downloads but kind of ignoring them because I haven't got time to deal with it. Go figure. Okay. And truth, is that you don't have time to deal with it, or are you aware of everyone else out there? So just bring your energy home. And Jackie's like, that sent shivers all over me. I think we hold our bodies tight at times as we try to hold all our shit together. Yeah, and how many people are you holding shit together for? How many people are you the glue for? Okay, and would you like to give up those jobs of holding the shit together for everybody? And that's what we do. When we're trying to keep it together, we do tighten our bodies. Okay, we dig deep. So everywhere you're digging deep, like digging your feet in deep, can we unlock it, unblock it, and let it go? And what if we just relaxed and asked, what else is available here? Because part of the holding tight is trying to control it as well. If we're willing to just let it go and ask what else is available, I wonder what is available. Okay, from a space of curiosity. So when we get out of the conclusions or the trying to work it out or having to know, I was one of the biggest control freaks that you'll ever meet. Had to know. And at the moment, we need to move by next Monday. We don't have a house to go to. And I've been getting to clear those remnants. And I'm still like trying to grow a business and I'm needing to move, and I've got to clean the house to do the final bond clean. And I'm like, and I was just having to surrender. Having to surrender. So we still, I still get caught up in all that stuff too, okay? I think it's an ever-evolving thing. And it's just noticing when you do and not making yourself wrong. And, okay, what is available here? All right, where is our new home? There is one that we could have. He's got to find somewhere else. He wants to break the lease, but he's got to find somewhere else. And we're first in line for that one. So I wonder what else is available, what the universe actually has in store. All right. How's everyone doing? So we've learned how to bring our energy home again. You guys have been learning that for a while now. Connecting up, connecting down, bringing your guides and angels in to strengthen your field, and kicking anything out. Then asking, is there anything standing between me and my body? And then we reconnected. And then it's the sitting quietly with your body and just asking your body some questions. All right? Cool. So what I want you to notice and share in the group, I'm going to give you a little bit of home play today, only because I can. Begin to communicate with your body like she's your best friend, and just notice what comes up. I'm going to put a post in the group, and you guys can just put your comments under that. All right? And let's see what unfolds. Okay, so just let me know in the comments how your bodies are doing. More relaxed, more connected. All right. And I just wanted to share with you, how am I going to say this? So what I've become aware of is when I created the energetics of business, there was a business component to that. All right. I'm not ready to go the business component side at the moment. So I've actually created a new group called Being Unapologetically You. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send each of you an invite to that. It should come from Facebook. All right. I'll also put the link in the group so that you can jump over there, and I'll be doing the Facebook Lives in that group. Everything that is in this group, all the videos and stuff that we've already done, I'm going to transfer them over there this week so that you don't lose anything, okay? So from now on, I'm going to be doing all the Facebook Live stuff in there. I think that's more congruent with where we're going. So it's Being Unapologetically You, and the tagline is the weird, the wacky, and wonderful you, all right? So it's more around what we're actually doing. So nothing's going to change. The only thing is I'm going to put you in a different group, okay? There's questions in that group. You guys don't need to fill them in, okay? And because I'm sending you an invite, you should be able to come straight in without even seeing that, okay? So yeah, sorry to shift you guys around, but I think it's more congruent. And at some point in time, I'm going to come back to the energetics of business. That's why I haven't just changed the name. I want to keep that name. I feel like that's probably 6 months out. And the next 5-day challenge is going to be on the 15th of June. And I'm also taking the business component out of that. All right. So that it's all going to be about trusting your intuition, connecting, talking with your spirit team, creating boundaries with your spirit team. So all that will change probably is just day 5. I'll take that business component out. At times business might come in, but it's more about learning to really become unapologetically you. Okay, trusting and following your intuition no matter what. Okay, and off goes the phone. I'm just going to ignore it. Okay, so any questions, just let me know. So in the next few days, I am going to do that. Next Thursday, I'm actually going to run a body 2-hour event. So I'll put that together this week, and next Monday I will give you the invite to that. It's going to be $39, I think, for 2 hours, and it will be on Zoom, so it'll be interactive. You can come and ask questions more around connecting with your body, any points of view you might have about your body, and taking that connection. Maybe it is the new house calling. Probably is. We asked to have a look at a different one. So, yeah. Alrighty. So if you're interested in that, send me a message, and I will put the link in the group. And we'll actually talk about it on Monday next week. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you in the group, in the new group. Alrighty, enjoy your day.